Hello, my name is Tony Roberts, and I am the Chief Transformation Officer at the Team Builder Leadership Institute, your premier professional skills and personal alignment training organization. Today I wanted to talk with you. You know, on the channel I always talk about leadership and different aspects of leadership. Well, today I want to talk about one of the great benefits of being a leader if you believe in return on investment and if you take the time to make it happen. That is building self-managed work teams. It's the ultimate manager reward. It really is, because many supervisors and managers struggle with finding time for both their clerical responsibilities and their personal supervision responsibilities. There is a difference in mandatory supervision, the things you have to absolutely do, and the best practice that require a little additional time and a little more effort, but long-term greatly reduce the necessary time and effort of effective management and consistent practices. In other words, you get paid back. You spend some time up front, and down the road, once you get the team built, you don't have to spend much time at all. You're able to do the things you need to do easily with plenty of time and still take great care of your team. It comes down to, do you want to have to watch everyone do everything to ensure quality and production standards? Or would you rather have a team of individuals that know what to do, when to do it, how to do it effectively, and want to do it for themselves and the team? Which scenario seems more like you would like to have more of the time? By investing the right efforts, initially, you and your team can then reap the benefits for years to come. That's the power of self-managed work teams. So let's look at it a little bit closer. Now, building a self-managed work team requires these three components. Each of these areas are key components in an organizational foundation of excellence. In other words, unless they are in place, consistent and correct, there won't be any excellence. Now, I've explained leadership culture in other leadership and communication videos. So in this one, I'm just going to say it's what and how all organizations either do, say, support, enforce. That's what leadership culture boiled down is. It's a focus. It's a frame of mind. It's accepted behaviors and activities, as well as supporting processes and systems. It dictates and provides the path to steady, consistent, continuous, and engaging operations. It's the scope of the operational environment. It's focus on positivity, productivity, employee well-being, and operational productivity. It's the bedrock of success. If not correctly implemented, maintained, and supported, the workplace is probably and usually toxic, unhappy, inconsistent, and marginally productive. Like leadership culture, I've given a detailed breakdown in other videos of the prescribed operational culture. For our purposes here, we'll just say it's how, why, what, when, and where we do what we do, written down. It too must be consistent. Its message must be consistent with the guidance of the leadership culture. Its detailed instructions, training materials, support materials that answer all questions that can arise in relation to operations. Now, I know some of you are thinking, well, we don't have that, and there's your problem. If a leader is unavailable, the correct and consistent answer is there. So let's look at that. If a leader is unavailable, the correct and consistent answer is there. So what we're talking about here, if your operations are laid out and everybody in writing knows what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, and if this happens, we do this, and in other words, all contingencies, if you have it codified, then if the leader's not there, your employees can go, they know where to go to it to get it. So they have the answer. And they have the answer the leader would have shared with them. That's what we're talking about here, is that kind of support system where no matter who's not here, there's always a way to get it done because the information and knowledge is available. So let's jump back to the beginning for a minute, meaning when the employee is hired. So part of this is you gotta, if you're going to build a self-managed work team, you don't start after they've been working there for years or months. You start when they come on board. So now I have a detailed onboarding video that explains onboarding in detail. But those activities are specifically designed to introduce the new employee and make them comfortable with the leadership culture and comfortable with understanding it and being part of it. They get comfortable with prescribed operational culture all during the onboarding. So these activities create a positive, satisfying, engaging work environment and are the source of the employee's well-being and happiness throughout their time with the organization. Understand this, and this has been proven, and you know it to be fact, Happy people are more productive. You know, people become happy when they are knowledgeable and confident about what is expected of them, and they are fully supported in doing what's expected of them. A self-managed work team is a group of people that are not only committed to doing their task, but happily jump in and accomplish if a necessary team member is not there, or in other words, regardless of who is or isn't assigned to that, it's a team thing and they will get it done. And that's how they look at it. So they don't feel like they did something that so-and-so had to do, or I shouldn't have to do this. That's what a self-work managed team is. It's an us thing, not an I thing. Self-managed work teams are built, supported, and maintained. And they don't happen by accident. And talk about the ultimate return on investment again. That little bit of effort up front with the right processes in the right way can make an unbelievably powerful and fun to be around and fun to work with team. You should try it.